Okay, so we're going to look at assignment 2, individual analysis. So the first thing it asks you to do is to create an infographic analysing your performance. You've got to do it on 2 sports, so here I've selected handball and volleyball. It's down to you which sport you did. So I've watched back my performance, and this is my first infographic, and this is for handball. As you can see, I've got some objective data here. I've got some subjective data, and I've also identified my strengths and weaknesses. Now, at the moment, you can see I've worked out some stats as well, so I've worked out the percentages and the ratios. At the moment, I haven't really got enough on here, so it wouldn't really meet the pass criteria, but I could definitely add some more stuff such as tackling, dribbling, etc. And so there's an opportunity for me to develop this, but this is a good start. And as you can see, you can work on this and add more criteria to it if you wish to. The next slide, if you're going for the merit, okay, so this is the merit for my handball. You're expected to explain strengths and weaknesses. So here I'm explaining one strength. So I'm only going to give you an example of this. So you would be expected to kind of explain 4 strengths and 4 weaknesses of your performance. So the jump shot not accurate, only scored 1 from 7 attempts, often opted for power over placement, and this resulted in only scoring 1 goal. And then I would carry on and do 3 other strengths, and I would do 4 weaknesses and explain them. I then need to suggest or make a suggestion for improvement. So my suggestion here, I've made 1, I'd expect you to make 3. Use video analysis to develop techniques and compare to YouTube tutorial model examples. So that's one of my suggestions. Okay. Then I'd move on to my analysis. And this is the distinction criteria. So the analysis of my handball performance. So I would expect you to analyse potentially 3 things from your performance. So here's the first one. When watching the video, I've analysed my jump shot. It's evident that I often try to take off from a standing position, which in turn provides no momentum to the action. This means I have to generate the power from the shoulder. If I was to take 3 steps and then take off, I would gain power from the momentum, and this would result in not having to force the power from the shoulder. Potentially, this would enable me to focus on the accuracy, and in turn results in more shots on target. Additionally, I may see improvements on the shot positioning and shots to goal ratio. So I'm starting to analyse that jump shot. Okay, that's 1. You would be expected to analyse 3 other areas of your game, maybe positioning, maybe something else. I'm not sure what you want to do because you need to make it relevant to your infographic at the start. And then I've got to justify the suggestions. So I made 3 suggestions earlier. I expect you to definitely justify 2. And I've justified 1 here. So I've got a reference, as you can see. The Institute of Sport Northern Ireland suggested that to achieve repeated success, coaches and athletes must know and understand why they have done, what they have done to make them successful or unsuccessful. So I believe, this is my justification, I believe it's really important for me to gain regular footage of my own performance so that I can watch it back, highlight what I did well and what I could improve on, and then from that I can generate a development plan, and that would help me develop my own performance because I'd have specific actions that would enable me to work on specific areas of my game. So that's effectively a walkthrough guide of how to do it for 1 sport. As I say, you need to do it for 2 sports. So this is the bare bones of it for handball. You obviously have to add stuff to it, but it's a template for you to kind of think about and to apply to your own assignment. I hope that's been useful.